Even off the dime, the Black Mamba strikes as the champs rally in Game 1. No fear for the Deer, who are instead caught in the headlights of an A train, which steamrolls in Game 7. And LBJ is again MVP. It's time for the dime.
Good job by Jennings digging down for the steal, running with Ridenour. Oh, he went around the world for two! Oh, man! How you doing, kid?
And welcome to the Daily Time. I'm Jim Basquall. Ahead in the show, the Bucks and Hawks running the only Game 7 of the opening round. And LeBron joins an exclusive club as a back-to-back MVP. We begin, though, with the defending champs, Kobe and the Lakers, getting a second-round test from Deron Williams and the Jazz. And if history is any indication, Game 1 is a vital tip. Phil Jackson had never lost a playoff series of any length in which his team had won Game 1. That's a 45-0 record. Meanwhile, Jackson's playoff series record after losing the opener, just 7-8. He and Jerry Sloan have combined for 2,288 regular season wins. That's the most for any opposing head coaches in an NBA playoff series. Sloan's best player, Williams, became just the third player to average at least 25 points and 11 assists over at least 6 games of a postseason series. He did that to the Nuggets, which is why Denver is now watching the playoffs. They run the opener from the Staples Center. It's the sixth time in the playoffs for the Jazz and Lakers, third straight season. Winner of the previous 5 have gone on to the finals, and Kobe out to the fast start gets into the lane on the finish here, and then the foul line jumper with Deron Williams right in his grill. Kobe again, it's a wing J. He hit 5 of 5, 10 points in the opening quarter. LA up 7 after 1. But Deron Williams has some game as well, and he goes to work as he connects on the wing tray. Plenty of contact, no foul there. Utah's running with Wes Matthews finding Williams, and he'll get up to throw this one down. He had 17 in the opening half, 24 for the game. Fourth quarter, Utah was within 5, and with their 2 stars on the bench, it's Ronnie Price who's right here. His only field goal of the game at the Jazz within 3 at 82-79. You see Boozer and Williams. Spectators, Boozer gets back in, crashing the glass here, fourth quarter. He had 18 points and a dozen rebounds, and this finish had Utah up 3, but Pau Gasol had a huge game. Gets into the lane for the and one. Gasol, 25 points and a dozen rebounds after the freebie. Had the game even at 85. Then Kobe with the Lakers down a deuce. Does it along the baseline. Bryant had the game tied. That's an and one after the free throw. LA would go up top. Bryant then pulls up on the jumper. You see the time, you see the score. He had 31 to lead the Lakers in the opener as they rally past the Jazz 104-99 to take Game 1.
Phil Jackson made no secret of the fact that this win in particular was one you had to have. Why?
Well, we're coming off a tough series. You know, it was a quick turnaround. It was very important that we, A, got off to a quick start, and B, just found a way to win the game.
You learn something by playing against them if you want to make yourself better. They will take your nose and stick it in the ground and turn around on their heels on top of you. That's how good they are. And we have to learn to fight through that.
The Lakers will have home court advantage throughout the Western Conference playoffs. In this postseason, they are 4-0. The defending champs over the last 3 playoffs are 24-3 at home, including 7-0 against the Utah Jazz. The only Game 7 of the opening round had Brandon Jennings and the Bucks running in Atlanta. Second quarter, that's Jennings on the finish. Nicely done. He had 15, but Milwaukee was still down 9. Under 5 minutes to go in the half, Joe Johnson finds Mike Bibby. It's the top of the key 3. Bibby had 15 and had Atlanta up 16. Under 3 minutes in the half, Jamal Crawford, one of his half-dozen assists for Joe Johnson inside. Hawks at the break. We're up 13, third quarter. It's Josh Smith, the big fella, stepping out on the tray. Yeah, the Hawks up 18 and scored 15 himself. Then it's Bibby. Look at this tough shot as he falls away and still gets it to go down. Hawks were up 65-50. Then it's Joe Johnson on the defensive end, swatting Jennings on his saunter to the cup. Smith will then get him as well. This leads to a run out on the other end with Crawford finding Johnson, who finishes with the lay the other way. Hawks in control of 16. Crawford, the NBA six-man winner, at 22 off the Pines, including that corner tray. Hawks in a rout in Game 7. It's the Magic up next.
It's been a dream come true for me. You know, I knew coming here to the organization that we'd be in the playoffs, but it's just so much fun. It's like walking on air, you know, and I think Brandon Jennings needs to be applauded, honestly. Being a point guard is the hardest position to come in at, you know, and to lose two of your better players throughout the season. He just kept playing. He played the whole game, every game this season for them, and he led them.
I wanted to walk out, you know, sad, but I had to keep my head up because, you know, we were down a couple players, and, you know, we did the best we could this series. You know, I think we showed a lot of people that the Milwaukee Bucks can actually hang, you know, in this league.